Welcome back everyone, and today we're doing easy and gentle, all levels, full body yoga workout. This is an excellent session to restore and to recover after a challenging week of exercises and simply feel good flow. So let's begin this session on our back team, and let's begin with a gentle feel good stretches first. So go ahead and take your arms all the way behind the head. Take a deep breath in, expand your belly. And on exhalation, let all that tension melt away from your body. Bring attention to your heart and let's set an intentions to practice with no expectations, with desire to learn, to expand, and to transform. And with that, let's bring our one knee towards the belly or chest, whichever one you can do, and just simply give this like a gentle hug first. Very good. And then go ahead and extend this leg if that's available. Try to hold your ankle or shin, or use your yoga straps or towels, guys, which are really helpful to improve the flexibility. Give me another breath or two to hold. And let's bring this leg back down. Go ahead and do the same from the other side. Just give this other leg a good gentle hug first. Let's reconnect with our body. Our body is very smart, very unique, and very intelligent. So we always want to pay attention and listen for our body needs. Give it a gentle extension and a little press maybe if you can. Give me another breath or two. On exhalation, gently push on this leg and then let it go. Go ahead and give another stretch to your body. Feel good from the tippy toes to the fingertips. And this time, draw your both knees, guys, towards the chest and give yourself another good hug. Gently massage your ankles, your calves, your feet. Just again, bringing awareness to our physical body. If you feel really comfortable, then bring your shoulders off the floor and give this hug a little bit more attention. Very nice. Go ahead and take your arms on the side and simply bring your knees on one side and face opposite direction from those knees. Close your eyes or keep your eyes open. It doesn't really matter. Take another deep breath or two. And then slowly take your knees to the other side. You can also prop your knees with a pillow or with a block springs. I know it's a thunderstorm outside again. He is always scared. I love you too, my friend. And let's hold just another few breaths. And then bring your knees back to the center, guys. And take your arms on the floor. Let's get ready for the first and gentle bridge. So simply, guys, bring your hips off the floor and push against the floor with your heels and with your hands. Stay with me for the few extra breaths here. And then gently bring your hips back on the floor. So let's go ahead and put our both feet into the Baddha Konasana. Prince, can you just move just a little bit? And reach all the way to the front, all the way to the front. Make sure, guys, that your lower back is definitely on the floor while you're doing this. Hold it with me for another breath or two, and then we're gonna go back to the single leg stretches. So go ahead and bring this one leg again. Hold the other foot, guys, on the floor and give it a gentle, gentle hug again. We will take our leg all the way up, and this time we will do our best to take the shoulders off the floor. If this is a little bit too much, then don't worry about it. Keep your shoulders grounded, guys. Inhalation, exhalation. Go ahead and carry over this ankle right on top on your other knee. Keep your shoulders on the floor and gently press onto the inner side. We're ready to take our both hands back on the floor and bring the hips up again. And again, if this is a little bit too much for you today, you can remain your hips and lower back on the ground. Let's bring the hips back and put one knee on top of another. See, guys, if you can reach your ankles. If not, maybe that's going to be the ankle crisscross instead, and gently press right on top, right on top. I think Prince feels safe staying very next to me. So simply continue to gently press on top of the ankles for another breath or two, and then we do the same quick flow from the other side. So go ahead and find this one knee again back to your belly, and then see if you can extend it, and this time take the shoulders off the ground. If not, then keep your shoulders on the floor. Give me just a few inhalations and a few exhalations here. And go ahead and carry this ankle right on top on that other knee. Gently press into the inner thigh, not on the knee itself. And you can decide from here if you're ready to take it to the single-legged bridge with me, or if you want to stay where you are. Let's hold it for just a few breaths. And then simply return the hips back and bring this leg which is on top, right on top of that knee. One knee is covered with another. If this is very challenging or even close to impossible, you don't have to go as far. Just crisscross your ankles. Once you do that, bring your head and shoulders back on the floor and simply press on top of those ankles. Hold it for a few extra breaths. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Undo those legs, guys, and take your arms all the way underneath your knees. Give your body another feel-good hug. Take a deep breath. And on exhalation, guys, one more Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Of course, if it's really, really challenging for you to keep your shoulders over the floor, you don't have to do it. Put your shoulders back on the ground. We hold in for another breath or two, and then slowly give your body a full stretch before we will come up all the way. Extend your legs and go ahead and move up for this seated forward fold. We will spend a few minutes here working on our hips and lower back, and we begin with a gentle seated forward fold. If you don't feel that you can come as low as I do here, that's totally normal, guys. It takes a little bit practice, and I would say it one more time that you must do your stretches. That's really important, so don't skip our Fridays yoga practice. Sometimes those are super combos to make it even more calorie burning, and definitely don't skip your recovery stretches. You can also combine and add another 30-minute stretch after the main workout of the day if you have some time. Let's go ahead and bring this one leg all the way up, guys. So if you can't reach the foot, that's okay. Then use a strap or towel or just hold it somewhere different place. Make sure that you do not round your back. I want you guys to keep your body up and tall so the energy and the oxygen can flow through your spine. Breathe in, breathe out, and slowly, on exhalation, stretch that leg a little bit more if you can and bring it a little bit higher. Doesn't have to be super crazy. My beginners, you can definitely bend your knees. All right, friends, we're going to carry over this ankle across. If this is not possible, you're gonna put it next to the knee. Let's go ahead and rotate and simply open. Just a gentle half spinal twist. We will keep this foot where it is, and we're gonna go for another side, all the way other side. This one a little bit more challenging. So if you want to return to the other one, you can, or you can just simply make it a little bit more shallow. Let's hold it for a few extra breaths. Very good. We're ready to return back to the center. And this time, guys, continue to move this knee on top a little bit farther. If this isn't possible, stay where you are, or you can carry this leg outside and just hold it as a simple half leg bind. We're ready to fold forward. This requires a little bit more back flexibility that will work your Achilles and your hamstrings very good as well. So just listen to your body and dive. You can always come back and then dive back down. Take a deep breath in and let go all the tension, all the stress, all the anxiety away from your body. Let these things melt away. It doesn't serve us. All it does, it stresses the body even more, and that's very destructive and detrimental to the health. Another forward fold, nice and gentle one, guys, just a very gentle, doesn't have to be super deep. Inhalation, exhalation, and come on up, and this time pick up your other leg, just like this. Lengthen in the spine, try to align your front of the leg, the quadricep, with your belly and use it as a prop. Kinda you lifting the leg against the wall and your back is not rounding. Hold it with me for a few extra breaths. Inhalation, exhalation. We're not in a hurry. And then slowly go ahead and step across this leg. If you can do that, remember you can always step outside. We're gonna go for the easy side first. So the same side where your leg is, we do that gentle half spinal twist as well. Let's close our eyes and return back inside. Let's look inside and find the strongest self. The strongest, the healthiest, driven one. The one which never gives up. the one which always keeps the promises to itself, the one which is caring, loving, even in the challenging situations. And let's slowly return to the other side. And we go for another, a little bit more challenging half spinal twist. Those stretches look very simple from the first side, but those are really effective for the back and for the hips. And if it's very easy for you, that's actually indicates that your body is in a very good shape. Your body is very flexible, and flexible body is very important. Let's go ahead and return back. And what we're gonna do, we're going to continue move this knee on top another. It's almost like half cow face pose or shoelace, we call it sometimes. Continue to fold forward if you can. If not, you can stay where you are, definitely. Take another breath or two and dive a little bit deeper, just a little bit deeper. Inhalation and exhalation slowly. Let's go ahead and return back, and we're ready to make transition to the kneeling position. So go ahead and set your knees, guys, directly underneath your hips, and your wrist and elbow shoulder underneath each other as well. And we're simply gonna go for the feel good up and down cat and cow stretch. One of my favorite stretches ever. This is cat and cow and up dog and downward facing dog. And those who've been with me long enough, you guys know it for sure. Inhalation and exhalation. One more. Let's go ahead and step in the center and just step one hand a little bit farther and do a couple more up and down stretches. Up and down. Try to express through your chest and your back all the way through and through. And then simply switch the direction. Take another hand and just up and down. Up and down. Very good. Try to feel every single movement. Move and flow through the awareness of your body. Once we present, practice feels completely different. Pay attention what you're working on. Come back to the center. And this time put your elbows, guys, on the floor. And let's do a couple more cat and cows. Just a couple more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Use the full breathing. Expand through your belly. Expand through your abdomen. And on exhalation, let that contraction go. Couple more. Now, we go ahead and put our forehead on the floor and take your hands right above, guys. And for my beginners, that's definitely enough. That will stretch our shoulders a little bit more and strengthening our neck slightly. For my intermediate and advanced guys, if you're ready, then take a look. We're gonna put our top of the head on the floor, the crown, and you can hold the hands on the floor or you can take them all the way up. I want you to be very mindful and very certain that your neck can handle it. Make sure your mat is not slippery and you in the full control of your neck. Keep on breathing and keep on stretching at any variation you think. We take another inhalation, and on exhalation, simply let the mind go. Come on up back to the center. and reach the one arm all the way up, guys, all the way up and through. Before we will go to thread the needle, take this arm all the way behind your lower back, or even maybe into the inner thigh like I'm doing right now. We're gonna hold it for press or two, and then prepare for the thread the needle. The same arm is gonna go all the way under. Keep holding it. You don't have to progress here unless you want it, and you can use one leg up if you wish, or maybe even bind. Today I will refrain from it. And let's slowly return back up. And we will do this quick flow for the shoulders from other side. Open up first. Open up, very, very good. And then take this hand behind the back, or maybe even towards the opposite inner side. Breathe in, breathe out, and then slowly expand. One more time, guys, all the way. And all you have to do is to sweep these hands all the way under. So you don't have to progress here unless you want. You can take the leg up with me. I will stay just like this without the bind today. Take your time to catch up on the balance. This is it, and let's slowly return back. We come for the puppy pose here. I have definitely one already here. So your puppy pose, guys, if your chest is not reaching the floor, don't worry about it. You can use a few options. You can stay just where you are in practice. You can prop your chest with the pillow, but the most importantly, don't try to push yourself down. Just let the tension go. Just let your chest to melt down by relaxing your shoulders and your back. Try to keep your tailbone in between your knees as well for the best properties of this asana. Very nice. Let's go ahead and gently return up, and we will continue with the gentle binds. So one leg, other leg, you're balancing tabletop today. You don't have to bind. You can also do the bind on your belly. Lay down simply and connect with the opposite ankle, or stay with me in your tabletop. Let's take a few extra breaths right here. Very good. Take your time, guys. And then let this ankle go. Draw your knee towards the nose, guys, and hold it with me for compensation for just a few breaths. And let's go ahead and do exactly the same thing from the other side. Sleeping like a baby. Keep breathing, guys. And again, remember, you can go on the floor on your prone position and do this bind being on your belly. Take a good exhalation and reach all the way up. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. I'm glad Prince left me a little bit room on this mat. I didn't want to stop my cameras and stop the practice. I'm glad he shared his space with me. Let's go ahead and do a couple more up and down cat and cows. And we're ready to move to the next flow, guys, which is gonna be our up dog or cobra. or that could be your Sphinx pose when your elbows on the floor and all the way back to the child for now. All the way reach up. We're gonna add a little rotation in the neck and look, come back to your child. Come on up and look above other shoulder, nice and gentle. And let's keep moving just like this. All the way back. Let's give this flow couple more repetitions along with the neck stretches. And all the way other side. And one more, guys, and all together we're going to stay in a Sphinx, Cobra or Up Dog. You just pick the one your body can support. Let's take the shoulders up, back and down a little bit extra and move all the way up. Slowly tuck your toes and find yourself in your downward facing dog. Press your both hands into the floor. Relax your head and neck. Take a deep breath in and return back on your kneeling position. Open up. Let's give this flow a few more repetitions. Don't hurry up. Stretch fully and then return back into your table. Let's do it just a couple of more times. And one more, guys. Once you come back down, go ahead and reach your one leg all the way to the side and step it to the front. You're gonna find yourself in the low lunge. I definitely want you to use your blocks if you need to. You can always put your hands on the floor as well. Let's reach arms all the way up. Inhalation and give it a few sweeping movements. Few sweeping movements right here. Very nice. A little bit movement on Sunday, always appreciated by body. Plus extra stretches, always good. Go ahead and step back and reach your another leg all the way up. And open first. Go ahead and carry it over for your lunge. Front knee, front ankle, guys, important. Hands on the floor if you have to. Reach all the way and let's reverse the movement. Just a few gentle arm circles here. And one more, guys. Very nice. Come back slowly to your kneeling position. If your knees sensitive for the camel pose, back straight, you can definitely prop your knees with some soft cushion. Let's take our arms up and we do one side first for each side, and then we do the full one. And if you want to stick with the halfway, you can. Make sure you push the hips slightly forward and you reach that arm up, guys. Go ahead and switch gently. Take the other hand, hips forward, chest up and open. Back to the center. Let's give it a gentle compensation first. Fingertips and scoop the stomach in. We're ready for another one, guys. If you need to do it one-sided again, you definitely can. Hips forward, chest slightly up and extended. Less attention, melt away. Slowly return back. And you have a few options here. You can join me for the full Virasana in forward fold, or you can sit in a simple crisscross legged position and fold forward as much as you can as well. Let's take our time to return back inside our body and reconnect with our mind, and most importantly, with our true self. Our mind, body, and soul can exist without each other. But in order for our soul to fulfill all the needs to grow, to transform, to contribute to other people's lives, we must have strong and healthy physical body. This is our duty and our responsibility, not just towards ourselves, but the people we take care of as well. Take your time and find the strengths and connections inside yourself. And if you've been in Virasana with me, go ahead, guys, and slowly come out. Crisscross your both feet, or if you're already here, that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and take our arms all the way. Reach and extend, and slowly, guys, grow those hands next to your heart. Let's close our eyes for a final few seconds. Let's look inside and find gratitude for everything we have in this life. Our families, our bodies, shelter for the soul. We have places to live. We can move, we can breathe, we can help others. Look inside that heart and set an intention to let go of anything that doesn't serve us. Frustration, envy, discontent, very poisonous for the body. By releasing all of that, we will invite more love, connection, peace, gratitude, change, health, vitality, and ability to help others. And with that, smile with your heart. Look inside. Share that smile with others and flow through the rest of your day, guys, with unshakable love and peace inside, no matter what's happening outside. Namaste.